We back. Oh shit. We back. Y'all see the title. We finna get straight into it. I just finished eating. Oh my god, that shit was good as hell.
Bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Myowa.
Myowa, how old are you?
I am 32.
32. Okay. And what do you do?
I am a business owner of 7 years. I'm a lash instructor.
What the fuck's so wrong with her? Goddamn.
Okay, all right. And now what are some things you look for in a man?
She must have. Am I missing something? She must have been on the show.
Definitely a great work ethic, consistent, a lover of art, whether it's like music, creativity, painting, anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and someone that's just emotionally available.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
The only thing would be like a pessimist and cat owners.
Okay.
Damn. Oh,
All
that.
right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's
Damn.
go on over to these guys and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Fuck
Start
I
here.
miss.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Eric, and I am 38. And the reason I popped it is I don't like heavy eyelashes, and there's something going on with. I feel like the left one is just so heavy. It's hard for you to keep your eyes open or something.
Oh. Okay.
There's something. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, there's something going on. So,
Okay.
Yeah, and then that was the first thing that caught my eye.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely. That's your thing.
It's just a preference, you know.
For sure,
so-
absolutely.
I get it, but honestly, her eyelashes, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that shit either for real, but like, they're not even crazy. Like, you know how they be big as shit? Like, they be about to fucking fly off and shit. Hers ain't even
Yeah,
that crazy.
And now is Eric someone that's your type?
At least from
I would say
this angle.
yes, because you're Nigerian, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Shady, you speak Yoruba.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go over to our next guy here.
Absolutely.
If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Yeah, Priest, 33. Hey, you look like a black Barbie doll.
Thank you.
I ain't got enough money to afford you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I go broke. And have to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Boy, I need 4-5 jobs to make you happy. Boy, you is...
So I guess he's assuming she's high maintenance. Am I missing something? Like, was she already on the show or some shit? Because I don't really know how you can assume something like that. Are her tits done or something? Like, what am I missing?
Yeah, you got some pretty toes, too? Yeah, nah.
What the fuck am I missing?
Zoom in on the toes. Okay.
Boy, like a black Barbie.
And now
Thank
is
you, I
Priest
appreciate
someone that's
that.
your type?
I would say yes, I love your style.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes,
I
ma'am.
shoulda
Yes,
asked.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You should have asked, like, are you high maintenance?
Okay, if
or
we
would
can
you
have
consider
your
yourself
name
high
and age
maintenance?
and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Reginald. I'm 33 years old. I
Damn.
pop my
Excuse me.
balloon because I can see through your shirt.
Through the bottom of it? Yeah,
I
not
can-
the nipples though.
Yeah, I can see through it. For me, that's just a little too much. I don't wear this cross just for any reason.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, it's just, I'm not feeling it.
I respect it.
Appreciate you.
All right, and now same thing as Reginald. Someone, if he were to approach you, is he your type?
I don't go off types just off of looks, so I
the
would
fuck
say
am I missing?
no.
Okay.
You want to be specific?
Yeah, why?
He just has on all black, and I just felt like maybe it just feels like you didn't put any effort into your outfit.
Nigga! And he took off the blazer. Wasn't the blazer like burgundy or some shit?
Hey, I respect that.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
All right. Thank you. Let's go on to our next guy here. All right, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Absolutely. My name is Demetrius, and I'm 36. And the only reason why I popped is just I didn't feel a physical connection initially. And so that's all. That's the only reason.
Perfect.
Okay. And what about him? If he were to approach you, would you go for that?
She tall.
No, just the height thing.
Got it.
But height doesn't matter to me. But if we're just judging off looks, then no.
Okay. Got it.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Ernesto. I'm 31 years old, and you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Black Barbie, physically, definitely 10 out of 10. But just the first impression, because, you have to go off of first impressions. You seem very business-minded right now, and, I'm looking at the age where I need a woman that maybe has one thing going on with business and then has more time to kind of develop a family. I'm just going off of first impressions.
Yeah.
But you're very beautiful, and
Thank you.
it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah,
So,
you as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I missed
How are
something.
you feeling, Demetrius? Is he your type?
I had to.
No.
Okay, why not?
His hair. That's all.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And then, wait, we got one back here before we go
Yes.
down there.
Yes.
If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Where are we? The home of the
Nigga. Ain't no way bro. Old Spice is not for niggas, bro. I don't know. I don't need that shit.
My name is Brian.
Yeah.
I'm 40. I don't think love have to do with someone's height
I don't think so
or
either.
with a woman's weight. Okay.
With a woman's weight, you said?
I don't think height has to do with a man's height. Love has to do with the man's height or with a woman's weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I absolutely agree.
I think love is at first sight. I really do believe that. I was kind of loving you right now, but when you said that, that was like a deal breaker for me because I'm the shortest one on the panel. But I can hold my own weight. I stand on that.
Oh, absolutely. And you
And
should
you was
not
a
have
winner.
popped your balloon.
You was a winner. But you almost won.
Nigga,
I
get your balloon back!
Forced to say what it was. I would have said it in real life.
Right.
I date short men and tall men.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
That's no problem.
She said you shouldn't have pops. The height is not really a deal breaker for
Yeah.
her.
But I heard it, though. It shouldn't have been said, So for a shorter man,
I'm sorry that
that's
that hurt
kinda
your
like,
feelings.
it didn't hurt my feelings, It's just that you might not choose me. I want a woman that chooses me as well as I choose her.
Okay.
So I was choosing you. But when you said something, it just disqualified myself. So
Okay.
I respect that, though. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
On over here. Okay, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Mike. I'm 37. I don't know. Me and my man got a similar haircut. I know it's an individual thing, but over a haircut, it seems like, I don't know.
Y'all haircut is not the same. You're kind of like faded on the side, I see.
Okay, yeah.
And
I didn't know. I keep it clean cut. I don't know if you had a preference as far as like, just it needed to look a certain way, but it seemed pretty similar.
If you see it, I know I see what she's talking about. I don't know if y'all see it. Like I've been saying in the last video, bro, hair threw me off. That's all I'm gonna say.
So,
oh, okay.
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't nothing personal. I mean, you look good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And how is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. We do have one more over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is James with James Gourmet Pies, 37. And why did I pop? You know what? Contrary to their beliefs, I do love that you're business-minded, professional. I'm a fellow entrepreneur, so it would be lovely to have somebody that understands business and, goes with that. The other one that I want to contradict a little bit is the height. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I've dated taller women, and there's a stigma around that. You know what I mean? Like, either you gotta like love them because they're taller, or there's like a fetish with a taller, shorter person. I don't know. It was just a problem with dating taller women in the past. So that's the only thing for me. I mean, very beautiful, but for me, there just seemed to be a stigma around dating taller women.
Can I clarify that I didn't say that he was short because like that was the reason why he wasn't my type. That was just the first thing that stood out. But I date shorter men, so I don't know why everyone feels. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not say I don't like short men.
I mean, like if you go out to the club or something and you wearing heels, you know what I mean? If you wanted to go to a club.
I mean,
it's
as long
kinda
as you're
harder
confident
to-
enough to approach me, then that's just that.
I'm saying like when we dancing, You on
Oh,
my
you're saying
stomach.
height is a
Yeah,
problem for you.
word, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, if you wore flats or something, we might be able to. You would just have to get low. You know what I mean? Like in order for. So that's all it is. For me.
Okay, cool.
Very beautiful woman.
Thank you. I appreciate
Very
it.
business minded. Everything else, 10 out of 10.
I think
you.
everyone heard what they wanted to hear.
At this point.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
You niggas may have fumbled. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna cap. These niggas. What the fuck did I miss? These niggas is fumbling. What the
Okay,
fuck?
so that is unfortunately all of the balloons popped.
Yeah.
We do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll
Thank
take the
you.
mic.
Insane fumble. Insane fumble. Did I honest, bro? If I missed something, please let me know. Cause what the fuck? That is an insane fumble. What the?
You're looking to get a degree in IT or cybersecurity?
Man.
Check out UMGC.
I just
Tuition is
switched my
low
major from that
cost.
bullshit.
Okay, let's go ahead
But I kept the minor though. I'm locked in.
and bring out our next single
professor was
lady.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Sade.
Sade. And how old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Okay, and what do you do?
I work in sales for an electronic company, and I'm also a children's book author.
Oh, nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Anything adventurous, so like skydiving. I really would like to go on a hot air balloon before the year ends. Traveling, trying new foods, cooking, anything that's fun.
Okay. And now what are some things you look for in a man?
Honest. You must.
I fall, y'all. I gotta add that to. I got this thing in my notes that says ideas for the next woman that has a working brain, and it's just a bunch of dating ideas, great ideas, purchase ideas. You know, hot air balloon. That's not on the list. I gotta put that on there for the next one. Who's the one? You know what I'm saying?
Be honest, intentional with your time. Those are the main two things that can tell a lot about a person.
Okay.
Oh, and not too many kids.
Okay. What's too many for you?
3 or 4.
No more than 2.
Never
more than 2.
mind.
Okay.
And no more than 2 baby mothers.
Okay. All right. And now, is that considered a deal breaker for you? Do you have any other deal breakers as well?
That's a top
main one.
contender.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. So we did get a popped balloon down there. Let's go on over there, see what's going on. All right. If we
even
can
have to
have
pop.
your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Mike. I'm 37. It wasn't just the kids, but it's just more so just the energy I can kind of feel that would probably just be cool, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what energy is like? What are you getting?
Like just somebody like, I got 3 sisters, so like I just get that vibe, like we just be cool, like, you know, not really like romantically.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And now is Mike someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What makes him your type?
I don't really have a type in particular. Just him saying he has kids is a no for me.
Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you. And we did get one right here. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
My name is Demetrius, and I'm 36. And I agree. Just the energy. I'm a connection feel type of person, and I'm just not feeling that. Simple as that.
Okay.
Okay. Understandable.
But I do love the hair. You're absolutely gorgeous. It's natural. I love that for sure.
Thank you.
All right. And now is
Niggas love natural hair. Love it. I
if
know
you
I
were
do.
someone that was
Shit.
to approach you, is that something you would go for?
Yes. It's unfortunate that you popped your balloon.
Okay. All right, let's head on back this way. So we do still have quite a few unpopped balloons.
Okay.
So I'm gonna switch it on over to you, and I'm gonna have you pop 2 guys' balloons just based off of, you know, what you're seeing. You know, maybe it's the alpha hair, whatever it is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on over to you. So I'll have you hold that. And then you'll pop the 2, and then once you pop them, I'll go ahead and ask you what it was about them that you popped.
Okay.
Okay, and then
You
one
already
more.
knowing. Justice for him and my nigga Terrence.
Okay, let's go this way. I'll have you stand right there. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
James with James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Okay, and James, you did have your balloon unpopped. Why?
Again, I'm here to hear everybody out. I don't want to do surface level dating. See what you got to offer, what you got to say.
Okay, so if you saw her out, is she someone that you would approach?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
I love the hair, so the hair would be the initial, conversation starter. And then after that, I would hear what you have to say, and if it matched up, then what you doing later?
Okay. And now, why did we end up popping James' balloon?
It was simply the height. That was it.
Okay, got it. All right, thank you. And let's go to our other balloon that you ended up popping. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Brian. I'm 40.
Okay. And Brian, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I love that she has standards when she asked who has kids and how many baby mamas and things like that. I love a woman with standards, and that's what I saw.
Okay, got it. And now, I know you told him about the height. I'm guessing, is that the same thing happening here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You don't like short men?
Not particularly.
Okay.
That's just my preference.
No problem. You definitely have a preference. That's okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Get online in minutes. Web.com's AI builder makes it easy.
Damn.
Simply tell us some info about your brand, and in a minute, the AI.
He was already knowing. He was already knowing.
Hey, let's head on back this way. So we do have 4 guys left. I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these guys a question, just to kind of help you narrow it down, see who's more your match.
How do you manage stress and conflict?
Got it. How do you manage stress and conflict? Okay. Let's start with our first guy here. We can have your name and age and the answer to your question.
Okay. My name is Eric. I am 38 years old. I do have a generally stressful job, but I'm easygoing by default. So I try not to, things don't stress me out that much. But I'm a dog trainer, and I'm dealing with stressful situations. I do have a level head by default, so I think that I don't often feel very stressed out to begin with. I
How
love
do you
music.
deal with it?
So every morning I wake up, I play music. I start my day with some Andy Grammer, some Burna Boy, and I'm always, you know what I mean? It puts me in a good mood, and then I'm just good for the rest of the day.
How about conflict?
I do like to have some time between arguments, like 12 hours or so, just to think through it. I don't want to say things. I try not to. I don't remember the last time I've called anyone out of their name. You know what I mean? So I like to give some space in between. Some people like to solve the problems immediately. I like to think through it. If I'm wrong, I will come and tell you that I'm sorry and keep it simple that way.
12 hours?
Just half a day. I have stuff to do. You have stuff to do. We shouldn't be sitting there going back and forth in text messages. So
That's
if
real.
it feels like it's going to be stressful, take a break and then come back to it.
Half a day might be crazy, but
Okay.
it's real. It's real.
All right, if we can have your name and age and then the answer to her question.
Priest, I'm 33. As far as stress, I don't got stress in my life. But if I do have stress, that's when I go to the Bible and read it, because keeping God first, I'm thankful to be alive and breathing. There's people out here going through things worse than me. As far as conflict, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. I'm do a comedy show, and then I'm a comedian by default, so I'm gonna just talk shit about you on stage. Yeah. That's how I handle conflict. So that's why I don't have any conflict with anybody I talk to.
Is that not a crazy answer? That shit sounded like I don't want to get on his ass, but I don't know if that's something to be proud of, gang. That's not or it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Turn it into
So,
I turn that shit into art because comedy is my full-time job.
So does that mean that you're maybe avoiding things if you always make a joke out of it?
Gotta avoid it, man. I ain't got time to be going back and forth. And that interfere with my job, and then it interfere with my performance and money.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Reginald. I'm 33 years old. Answer to your question. Take everything to God. Cast your burdens and your cares on him because he cares for you. I found that every area of my life, it don't matter what it is, I can always go to God. He's a counselor. He's your best friend. He's my first love. I heard somebody say before that their mom was their first love, but he's my first love because my parents always taught me about Jesus Christ. And so that's how I handle my stress. And how I handle conflict, I love to communicate because I feel like it's extremely important. I care about that person. I want to know what's on their mind because I am not a mind reader. I want to know what's in their heart. And I can put my own past experiences in that, or I could actually ask you and you can tell me. Also, if we are arguing and I realize that the conversation is not really going that well, we could take a minute. It's not going to be 12 hours. It's not. I'm going to try to get back as quickly as possible
Eric!
because I don't want the demons setting in. I'm going to go. I'm going to pray. And that prayer don't have to be that long. God, give me the grace to be able to do this. But I want to get it resolved so we can get back to loving each other and enjoying our lives.
What is your communication style?
What do you mean?
What is your communication style?
Conversational. That's my interpretation of your question. Conversational. I'm not here to argue, fuss, and fight. Can I raise my voice? Yes. Do I like to raise my voice and do I try my best not to? Absolutely. We're not each other's enemies. Mm-hmm. I look at it as more of if we have an issue, I don't mean to sound too spiritual, but I feel like that's the devil trying to come in and mess up what we got going on. And so I'm going to put my foot on his neck, not my woman's neck. Yeah. So more so conversational and work it out.
Well said.
Okay,
we got a match.
You're welcome.
We got a
We
match.
got one more over here.
We got a match. I'm letting y'all know right now we got a match.
Have
Well
your
said.
name and age and the
Well
answer to
said.
your question.
All right, my name's Ernesto. I'm 31 years old. And to answer your question about stress, I have a gym routine that I have. Every morning I go to the gym. I walk my dog, talking to my partner. And, through what I do, like modeling and also through barbering, it relieves my stress because you're focused on one thing. So, and as far as conflict goes between relationships, you just got to talk to each other face to face, not over the phone, not text. Go in and talk it out, even if it gets a little dicey, not too crazy, a little dicey, talk it out, and then move on and go from there. So,
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we had 4 great responses. I'm going to go ahead and have you pop 2 of these guys' balloons based off of what you've heard.
The comedian and bro right here.
Okay, and then one more.
Try Puffs Plus lotion when your allergies begin.
That comedian nigga, he got a little bit of arrogance to him. I don't know. Not saying it's a bad or good thing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, word, we arguing, so I'm gonna go talk shit about you on stage at my job. I don't know about that one, gang. I can't back you on that one, twin.
All right, let's start with him. Why'd you
Why
end up
she pop
popping
Eric?
Eric's balloon?
Just the response. I just wasn't really feeling the response about the stress and the conflict. That's it.
Okay, what about it though?
The 12 hours.
The response
that
to
has
Alex
to be
specifically.
It has to be specifically that he said 12 hours. That's the only issue I can see within his response.
Yeah, 12 hours. You really need 12 hours to cool off and not talk to your partner.
It's not about cooling off.
It is, though, if you need 12 hours. It is about cooling off and having to really think about what you're going to say to me.
Right.
You have to think too hard. I can understand maybe like an hour or 2, or just how to just control your emotions while we're in the moment.
Right.
Because we get into a heated argument and you're supposed to be like the one for me, like hopefully my husband.
Mm-hmm.
You're not about to cool off for 12 hours. You're about to talk about it right now.
Yeah, I don't like that, so
okay,
that's fine.
Thank you.
All right, you ended up popping his. Why did we pop
Eric
his
said,
balloon?
get the fuck on.
The comedy aspect. And then you say you're going to go on stage and make a joke out of it?
Hey, turn it into art. Make that money take you shopping.
Okay.
We'll
thank
talk
you.
about the conflicts while we shopping.
So you're materialistic.
Nah. Just talk about the conflicts while we shopping. You look like
Or-
Jordan Sparks, though. You do.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
So we do still have 2 balloons left on pop.
Okay.
Fellas, do we have a question for her?
I don't know. You might be trolling.
Okay, let's start here.
I noticed you did not pop my balloon when I talked about God, so I wanted to ask you, what's your relationship like with Jesus Christ, if you don't mind sharing?
Yes, so my relationship with God is very, very important. I'm just still working to have a better relationship with Him. As an adult, I'm hoping to get rebaptized at the end of the year and find a church home on my own as an adult. Having God and Jesus Christ in the center of your marriage is very, very important. So I would say that I have a great relationship with God, and it's all about having a personal relationship and not just hooting and hollering in the pulpit every Sunday. It's Sunday through Sunday, your personal relationship with God. So that's why I did not pop your balloon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We got a match.
We have a question down here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that you write children's books. I think that's very cool. What got you started in writing children's books?
It was a personal experience. So the title of my children's book is Why Do You Talk So Proper? So I'm sure you can
Relate
or can figure out what it's about.
Mhm.
So it was all about personal experience. And then when I was doing my research, there wasn't a book that existed about that specific topic, catering towards Black children from the experience of a Black person. So that's why I wrote my children's book.
That's very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, girl. Time to pop one of their balloons.
If I was bro right here, I would have just popped my shit. Cause come on now, you see, nigga. I know it's like you gotta have that confidence and shit, but nah, nigga. Even I can tell she feeling bro in the burgundy. I think that's burgundy. In the burgundy blazer. I peeped you put it back on too.
May I ask another question?
Okay, let's do that.
After Shawty called him plain, no effort. Oh word, nigga. I'm just coming in here, got my shit on, you know, cool, smooth, lax, you know, just some smooth shit. Like, nigga, you know.
How do holidays look like in the future with your family?
Love that question.
Mm-hmm.
Holidays in the future, my family definitely going to talk to my lady and see, hey, for this year, do we want to go to your parents? Do we want to go to my parents? Do we want to do our own thing? That's just a conversation because it's about us and whatever makes us happy. I've had so many years already with my parents, and man's supposed to find his wife, he's supposed to do his thing, leave his father and mother, cleave to his wife. I'm all about that life, so get me gone.
What's your favorite holiday?
Oh, wow. I would say my favorite holiday is Christmas because I love to see other people receive gifts. The last Christmas, me and my brothers, we decided to not give each other anything but put all that back into our parents and then to our nieces and nephews because they're little ones and the memories for them.
How many siblings do you have?
I have a lot. I have 5 brothers.
Okay.
I have 2 sisters, so it's 8 of us.
Where
I got some
are you
nieces and
from?
nephews. I'm from Texas.
What part of Texas?
Like you hear the conversation, they might as well be on a date right now. If I'm bro, I'm popping. I'm like, hey, all due respect, I feel like bro down there, y'all got a connection. All due respect. You know what I'm saying? And you can call it a confidence thing, but you'd be a dumbass nigga to sit up here and really weigh your options if you see how she fucking with this nigga and how she about to fuck with bro. So let's be real.
I'm from the Austin area, but I live in San Antonio.
Let's be fucking for real.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
New Sweet Tarts Gummies Fruity Splits.
But I could be wrong. So
Dare to
let's see.
combine.
All right. What was your question again?
How do you envision spending your holidays with your future family?
Well, I have a very big family right now.
Okay.
I'm mixed race, you know, Mexican, Black. So we have a lot of get-togethers, and you know, I love to take my future wife, my girl, to those get-togethers, you know, and maybe go there with them one holiday, and then we'll do like, I don't know, a getaway, me and my lady, for another holiday, and just mix it up, you know, whatever. However you feel comfortable, you know, if you want to go with them or we can just hang out with each other, but definitely together for sure.
What's your favorite holiday?
Honestly, Thanksgiving, because you don't really have to buy presents per se, and everybody gets together. The kids are there, everybody's there, so I say Thanksgiving.
Okay,
And
I
then
love
football
Thanksgiving.
too. So, yeah.
Okay. You said that you're half Mexican.
Well, yeah, my mom is Cuban, Mexican, and Black, and my dad is Black.
So do you know multiple languages?
I speak Spanish and a little bit of French, but Spanish, yes.
Say something in Spanish.
Estás muy bonita y me caes muy bien. Y si quieres te quiero llevar para una cita.
Oh shit!
You speak Spanish?
No.
No.
I was just interested. I would love to pick up a second language. So that's why I was asking. I was trying to see how fluent you really were, or if you knew.
Look how this nigga looking at her, bro. Look how bro in the blazer, he like alright, but you still gonna come back and pick me though, right?
Second
That
language at
nigga
all.
locked
Yeah,
in.
no, yeah, Spanish, and then I'm working on my French a little bit.
Oui, oui.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry. Where do you live? Where are you from?
Well, I grew up out here in the Valley, but I was born in Illinois. But I moved out here when I was a kid, so I think I was like 11. So I'm from the Valley. I'm a Valley boy. So yeah.
All right.
Okay, you got a tough decision. Yeah, y'all got the questions today.
I would love to hear your answer to how you handle stress and conflict.
Oh, he want her bad. This nigga's cooking.
How I handle stress. Up until recently, I wouldn't realize I was stressed. I would have so many things on my plate between work, entrepreneurship, family, and then it wouldn't be until the last minutes, like, oh my gosh, my body is trying to tell me that I am stressed. So I want to say over the past year, I have learned to manage my stress a little bit more by having open communication, taking walks, and just trying to figure out what is stressing me out. Like, what do I need to take off of my plate in order to not be so stressed? How I handle conflict, I would say what I also have learned recently is ask questions right away when it comes to conflict, whether it's with your loved ones, your family, or even your friends before it gets too bad. 'Cause I have bottled up things in the past, but I have recently learned that that is not healthy and that's not serving either relationship, no matter what the relationship may be. So now I'm just a little bit more forthcoming with questions and just, asking whatever it may be that's bothering me or what I need to know the answer to.
I love it.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna have you now pop one of their balloons. Yeah, I know it's tough.
Yes, it is.
She's still going for the nigga the blazer. I don't care.
Okay.
But I tell y'all, bro, I'm already knowing.
Okay, why did we end up popping his?
Nothing like really in particular. I just had to make a decision. I really loved your answers and I really like that you're fluent in Spanish.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, gracias.
De nada. De nada.
All right. Okay, let me have you come on up here. Come on up.
Already knowing.
All right, y'all. So I have one final question, if there's no other questions between the two of you. Okay.
Ooh.
How do you define success?
I define success as doing what God wants you to do. Because my role models are in the Bible, and a lot of them didn't have money. A lot of them forsook their families just to preach the gospel and follow the calling that God had on their life. My version of success is being in God's perfect will. So that's my version of success. It's not about how much money we have, although I make money and I provide, but just being the man that God created me to be. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that, I heard you say you were working on your relationship with God. So it's to continue working on it, working out that salvation with fear and trembling all the days of your life. We're not going to be perfect, but we can get as close to God as possible before we finally see him on that last day.
Okay.
This nigga cooking.
So is it going to be a yes for you for her?
It's going to be absolutely.
Yes. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! All right, I'll go ahead and take this mic and you guys can go on off. Oh!
How long we got? But nah, that nigga right there. Oh, that nigga right there. That's persistence right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you go get what you want. That's how you go get what you fucking want. That nigga was cooking. From the start to finish, that nigga was cooking something up. Yeah. But I'm gonna end this video right here. You know what I'm saying? Might drop I don't know, it might be a couple of days because I gotta go to a family reunion. I don't know. We'll see. I'm bringing my laptop. I might do a reaction on my laptop and just edit it on there or whatever because I got OBS on there. Whatever. But yeah, man. I don't know when we'll get the next part to this, but it shouldn't be too long. I'm trying to be more consistent. So because it's summer and shit. But let me stop yapping. But let me stop yapping. I'm fucking yapping. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Type shit.